Hello everybody, Princess and the Bear here, and we're back with another video. This time we're going to...
Epcot!
Not really going to Epcot.
Kind of.
But we're going to rank some things at Epcot. We get a lot of questions about what you should do over which restaurant.
What you should eat.
We have a park day here. This is that video.
Yes.
So we're going to tell you both, princesses and mine, favorite restaurants and how we rank them for both vegan and non-vegan food.
Basically what I did, I went onto the Disney website. I pulled down all of the food places that are listed when you go look at dining.
In 3 categories.
I did change it into 3 categories because if you go on the website, it only gives you table service and quick service. So I took the quick service items and I broke them out into snack carts because I don't agree that a snack cart should be quick service. So it is a quick service. It's snack, you know?
There's a lot of those at Epcot,
So we're going to put this in 3 categories. We're going to start with snacks, and then quick service, and then table service.
Right.
And they're in alphabetical order.
We love alphabetical order.
It's much easier, I think, to do alphabetical order than try to, put everything on a geographical map.
Maybe. I mean...
If you want to know where it is, download my Disney Experience. It'll give you a GPS and tell you how to get there.
I mean, she's not kidding. I mean, this is 2020 now. If you're not using the app, I don't even know why they still give out paper maps, other than the fact that we like to take them and collect them and,
The fun stuff.
So, first we have...
Crepes de Chef de France.
Crepes de Chef de France. This one's obviously it's in France.
It's the crepe stand.
Have you ever been there?
We have not eaten at the crepe stand. They're not vegan.
Right.
And he feels like crepes are dessert. So we haven't been there.
Yeah, well, it's like a pancake, right?
Yeah, kind of. So it's
Smoking a
thinner.
pancake?
Yeah, exactly. But I've heard great things about it. I've heard their crepes are good.
Well, until I try it, it's at the bottom of my list.
He's not going to want to try crepes.
Convince me. You know how. So, funnel cake stand.
Funnel cake stand, also have not been to. Deep fried dough is not my jam, and the funnel cakes are not vegan.
We've had friends get the funnel cake, so I've tried it. I don't hate it. I don't know if I'd order a whole one on my own because that's a lot of powdered mess. They're messy. They're almost worse than the beignets. Not quite. So,
Gelati. We also haven't been to Gelati.
We don't do snack stands much, especially at Epcot, unless it's a pretzel.
Well, Gelati is also gelato, which is not vegan, and he's lactose, as you know, so he's not...
With no magic pills, I'm usually not on board.
No magic gelato.
For me, I guess, also, since I haven't tried it, it's going to be near the bottom for me.
I would like to try it if they ever did make a vegan gelato, which I don't think that they will.
You never know. Things are changing every day. Impossible's making pork and sausage now.
That's true.
It won't be long before you have some vegan gelato for you to try.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of weird.
Joy of tea.
The Joy of Tea. Sometimes had snacks. We don't usually get food there unless it's some sort of festival specialty. I think we've gotten spring rolls or egg rolls there before.
That's the stand. That's not Joy of Tea. It's close to...
They've carried festival specialties before.
That's true. They have.
So, but mostly what I go for is the cantaloupe because it's basically cantaloupe with alcohol, which is I don't know if bears eat cantaloupe, but this one certainly does.
I like it too. I've had that.
So good.
I'm going to butcher this. Kringala Bakery og Cafe.
The Norway Bakery.
The Norway Bakery.
Let's make this easy. Come on, I can't pronounce this either. We remember the other day, we haven't really been here. I think most of the reason why is because we started going to the parks religiously a lot around the time that Frozen came out.
The movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was always very crowded. So we've always basically avoided going in that area unless we're trying to go on the ride. Even when it was Maelstrom, right before it closed. And then they did the remodel, and we're like, hey, we need to go there. And then we just sort of never went. But looking at the menu, there's lots of things on this menu that I want to try. I know the princess loves bread, so if they have some sort of vegan bread,
I'll ask.
We're definitely going to make a point to try to go and stop in there at least the next time we go there.
There's a couple of places in the Norway Pavilion that I actually want to go to, but every time we've tried to make a plan to go, something happens and we have to cancel it or reschedule it or whatever. So it's on the radar. It just hasn't
been at the top of the radar.
Yeah.
But I mean, we love quick service.
We do. We like quick service. We like Disney food. Period.
But like a circus is on the list too, right?
A circus is on the list. We've had 3 different reservations for it.
So we've had to cancel.
We still haven't gone. So
we'll get there. If you guys want that moved to the top of the list,
let us know.
There's always the comments, or hit me up on social media, or
yes,
you know how to find us.
Our social medias.
And then we have the land cart. This is his actual name, just the land cart.
Like, it's funny because, like I said, I pulled this from the Disney website, and it's like, really? The land cart?
You go through all this trouble of naming the bakery some long name I can't pronounce, but the land cart is just a cart.
Well, because it's not a World Showcase, so it doesn't need to be themed like the one in Norway does. Food and Wine Festival, they have a stand called Earth Eats. Why not use that name?
I mean, at the very least, your name could sort of speak to what you have. Even if you go over by Test Track, they have what is the...
That's not on here.
Well, there's like the...
I think I accidentally left that as a quick service.
Well, the frozen zone or the ice zone. You know that they have frozen things. The land cart tells me nothing. What do they even have? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. This is the one that has mostly veggie options. So if you want hummus, vegetables, a fruit plate, something light, Mickey pretzel, the land cart has got you.
A lot of vegetarian
Well,
stuff?
you don't need to get the cheese sauce.
No, you don't.
And then the rest of it's like just fountain drinks and then Bud Light.
So a very boring cart. I don't know why you made the list. It's like...
Because it's got vegan stuff.
Below on my list, we've had the prepackaged pita and fruit plates at basically every park. They're all the same.
Yeah, but they're good and they're consistent.
They are consistently average.
I mean, how much can you dress up fruit?
If you're looking for a quick snack, you're looking for them small, it's perfect. There's never a line.
That's true.
I've literally walked right past it, and it's like, how long has this been here? And it's been there for a very long time.
It has. Popcorn in Canada stand is the stand that you usually get your Le Fin du Monde.
They sell food there?
Okay. In between the registers on the stand is a giant glass box filled with popcorn.
Oh, I just thought that was like glass. The cast members. I've never paid attention to the glass. Obviously, I walk up. I see drink spouts. My search is over. Full disclosure, I hate popcorn. I absolutely despise the smell of it, taste of it, feel of it. So, I'm going to ignore popcorn in most instances.
It's just funny because, like, even if you ignore popcorn, you don't have to eat it, but you can look at it.
And the UK beer cart, which isn't really a cart, but more of a stand.
It is. It's a stand, but they only serve adult beverages, and I enjoy all of those adult beverages.
I enjoyed most of them.
The Prim one, that was amazing.
It's pretty tasty.
Love that.
The little annoying slim glass thing, I kind of done with that. They could just give me a regular cup, but it was good.
It was very good.
So now, to rank these things.
Yes. I love this janky line you drew.
Hey. Google provides a lot of nice software. Hey, we're on YouTube. But... I mean, some of their products could use a bit more features. Straight line tool and like a paint thing would have been too much to ask.
It's true.
So for me, I'm going to put the Joy of Tea at the top. Probably the UK beer cart after that. Popcorn in Canada is going to the bottom. Even though I love their beer, they serve popcorn. That's a problem for me. The land cart only sells Bud Light. That's an issue for me. Funnel cake will probably be fourth. I'll put the bakery right under the UK beer cart because I kind of want to go there next. Crepes below the funnel cake because eventually I will have to try the crepes. Just take my magic pills and get over it. And then the gelati, well, I could really care less about that. So I'm going to actually put the land cart above that. Put the gelati... And then Popcorn in Canada at the bottom just to make a point.
You're rude.
I am rude.
Alright, I'm going to rank now. So I'm going to do Crepes de Chef de France last because I can't eat anything there. Funnel cake stand. The gelati also. They're all going to stay at the bottom because I can't eat it. Any of those places. I will do... the cafe next. Let's see. The Joy of Tea.
How are you going to put the land cart?
Popcorn in Canada.
Rude. That's better. Just left to right?
You go, yeah, like
left,
that.
Left to right?
Or like...
Or right to left? What are you reading manga here? Like, what are you doing?
Sorry. No. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm
so
the land
remember,
cart
they can't see your figure, so which one's first?
So, the land cart I'm going to put at the top because it has the most vegan options. Then followed by the UK cart. Then the cafe. Then Joy of Tea. Oh, I totally messed that up.
I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, fine.
I mean, it makes sense. I should have done it left to right because, I mean, these other lists are a lot longer, so I don't understand this.
I don't know what I'm doing now.
I was like, what are you doing?
Okay, so
this is a Domino's.
So you're going to be on the bottom. Okay.
I want to know what you guys think about this format. We're going to have to figure something out. Maybe next time we do one of these ranking videos, we'll do it in the park even. And then maybe do this later.
That would be a lot.
It would be a lot. But honestly, this is like, is it a pyramid now?
Okay. So that's how I'm going to rank it.
Okay.
My bottom ones are the crepes, the funnel cake, and the gelato because I can't have any. The Joy of Tea, I really like, and the cafe I haven't been to, so I would like to go there. And then 3 is a popcorn, 2 is a land cart, 1 is a UK cart.
Okay. That works.
I got it.
We're getting there one way or the other.
This is new for us.
On to...
Quick service.
Quick service.
Whatever snack carts I didn't make the cut on the snack section, that's my fault, but they will all be in the quick service section.
So, we're going to rank these things. Well, we're going to go over them and we're going to rank them. So...
Block and House.
Block and House, I have no idea what that is.
It's an American stand.
Block and House, sort of my favorite places to stop on World Showcase because they always have something I want to drink. The princess can get a pretzel.
I love my pretzels.
And Kentucky Bourbon Ale.
Kentucky Bourbon is very, very good.
And if there's any sort of festival going on, that smell coming from the American Pavilion is always enough to get me to pass right by it.
The turkey leg stand is still right next to it, isn't it?
Turkey stand is on the other side.
Okay.
Full disclosure, I used to be a turkey leg addict. The princess has slowly weaned me off of them, and it's been quite a number of years since I had turkey leg. I miss them dearly. But
you don't need that.
I don't need
giant hunk of
anything.
Gross, greasy meat, and you take a bite, and then you've got grease coming down your face. Like, ew! No! And then, like, your hands are greasy, your face is greasy, and I don't know how people eat those things.
It's
honestly.
so good, it's meme-worthy. It's just like, oh.
It grosses me out.
Give it to me.
So much. Cosa de Margarita.
Also, one of our,
love this stand.
must-stops. I'll give it to you. Our first stop on World Showcase at any point in time is either going to be Cosa de Margarita on the Mexico side or Canada for a beer on the Canada side.
Unless
because
it's Refreshment Outpost. You get the Dragonberry Refresher.
Close enough. But, yes, Cosa de Margarita. We recently tried the beef empanadas.
You tried the beef empanada. I tried the guac and chips. We'll put a link to that in the description box down below.
It was quite tasty. A little hot. A little bit more food than I was expecting, honestly. But
yeah,
they always have a margarita you want to try.
They do.
Both the regular and then usually something seasonal, which is good. It kind of takes, before the stand opened, we used to have to go to the quick service behind it, and that took forever.
It really did.
It's so crowded, especially when you only want to drink. This sort of alleviates that line, and you also don't have to go into the... Please, someone tell me what you call the Mexico Pavilion. Is it a pyramid?
It's a pyramid.
Is it a ziggurat? It's not really a pyramid. There's levels.
It's a pyramid.
It's not really a pyramid.
Okay, well, whatever.
I want to know.
Tomato.
I don't know what to call it. What do you call a Mexico Pavilion? Is it just a pavilion? Is it a pyramid? Is it a ziggurat? I don't know what the hell it is.
I call it a pyramid.
It's something. It's a tower thingy that people climb when they're drunk. Don't try that.
Definitely do not try that.
But this is definitely high on my list because I love this place.
Love me some electric umbrella.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about this place.
I'm glad they're not it's not closed yet, because with all the announcements of closures, I was very worried, especially since Mouse Gear is now in its refurb mode.
I like the magical trash can.
The trash can's cool. They also have the water bottle stations in there. So if you bring a water bottle and you want to refill it, you can do that there.
The food is kind of ho-hum.
I love their quinoa salad.
Yeah, the food doesn't impress me.
It doesn't impress him because he had non-vegan food. Yeah, but if you go there for the salad, that salad wins the day.
The salad was quite good. I'll give her that.
And mobile order.
Yes, mobile ordering is life, especially
at
Epcot.
Really is.
Mobile order your drinks, mobile order your food, and get back to World Showcase.
It's true. Fife and drum.
Fife and drum? Fief?
Fife.
Fief? Is it fief?
Fife and drum.
Fief and drum is the turkey leg stand. That's the only thing anybody cares about. I don't want to know what else it has. It has turkey legs, and I miss it. Seriously. We haven't been there in a long time. I don't think there's anything there the princess can use except for popcorn, maybe.
Yeah, we don't.
And I think they do pretzels too.
The only thing that I do around Fife and Drum is dance because the stage is there. So.
Or run when she smells turkey legs.
Yeah, I don't like that smell.
But soon the Smokehouse will be open, and we got to go try that.
So excited for that.
Now, Kooky Cafe is a very interesting stop on the way to the American Pavilion, right next to the Temple of Japan that we absolutely love. The sake mist, for us, is almost a must-have.
A lot of people say that their favorite drink is the slush from France, the Grand Marnier slush.
Which is nice, but you'd be wrong.
But yeah, we beg to differ. The sake mist is much better.
I don't beg to differ. I just yeet those people right to the pond with no taste. But
it's shaved ice. There's a few different flavors you can pick from, and then they put sake in it, and it's amazing.
And it's cold.
I like the blood orange. That's my favorite flavor.
Did I get the blackberry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Super tasty. But they also have sushi and a couple other like grab and go items, which if you're looking for a quick meal are great. They also do frozen beer.
Oh yeah, they have Kyrian.
Yes.
I think it's Kyrian, yeah.
I think so.
Kyrian, and then they put like Frosties stuff.
That's really good.
Which I believe is vegan. I'll have to confirm that.
But it's a nice little stand. If somebody asks us things they should try for like one of our friends, that is definitely like stop there.
Yeah, we always tell everybody to get a sake mist.
The sake mist, we love those. Then you have Katsura Grill.
Katsura.
And if you guys don't know Katsura Grill, it's on the hill in Japan. Yes, there's a hill in Japan.
It's hidden.
Yeah. If you walk into Japan, anybody ever seen the koi pond with the little garden?
Cute bridge.
It's way up at the top. And it's so tasty.
Food is great. I love their edamame.
They have ramen, they have shade, there's sake. It's really not much to go wrong at Katsura Grill.
They have indoor and outdoor seating. Yep. I know the last time that we went, it was in the middle of summer. It was a little bit busy. There was no seating inside. We did have to sit outside, and I think we were in the sun, but it wasn't like horrible.
There's multiple levels of seating up there, so you can either sit by the restaurant, and they actually have some picnic tables down in the garden as well. So
it's nice. Even though you're in a park, it's kind of removed enough, and to where as long as there's no like drum show, it's very quiet, and you can kind of like reduce all that like sensory overload around you. Just kind of sit and watch the crowd and take like a nice break.
Or just eat.
I like going there because yes, I want to eat, but then also if I want to take a break from like the crowds and stuff and just kind of like relax for a minute, then
does not like crowds.
I'll do that.
Not a crowd.
I'll sit there.
Next up on the list is
La Cantina de San Angel.
Now we have been to this quick service several times. It's probably been a while because we haven't really been back there since the margarita stand opened, because we can get quick snacks and margaritas there, not have to wait as long.
Yeah.
But this place is...
I love it.
It's decent. The tacos and everything are above average. You get nachos, and they still have margaritas and beer. It's almost always crowded.
It is.
It has a unique spot being right there at like one of the first quick service restaurants on World Showcase. So there's usually a crowd, but it has decent food. There are vegan options, and there's shade.
If you can, it's like almost impossible, but if you can, the cool thing about the seating area is that it's in this like little gazebo-y thing that goes out over into the water. So if you can get one of those seats around like the round part of the gazebo and sit there, it's a really good spot to watch the fireworks.
Good luck.
But yeah, good luck. May the force be with you.
Then we have Les Artisans de Glaces. I have no idea what that is.
This is the French place that does the ice cream. The one that is kind of like in the back right after you walk past the entrance of Monsieur Paul.
Oh,
and you're going to the actual quick service. It's like that ice cream place. I have heard that they have some vegan options.
I've actually looked, and I know they have vegan options.
We haven't
and some lactose-free options for me, but I don't know why we just rarely ever stop there, and usually ice cream is not high on our list of things to do when we're at the parks. I want to go.
Yeah, eventually I would like to go too. They actually have an ice cream macaroon that you can make. Yes, they have
macaroons there as well. And I'm getting this macaroon kick. Maybe this will give me like a dessert tomorrow. I don't know, but
probably not.
We need to stop in there at some point. It's a quick and easy place. There's not usually a huge line, and it's cold.
No, yeah, it's nice. Okay, I'm not going to say the name of this place because it's very long, but I can say it's a patisserie, which I also mispronounced that because I haven't practiced French in a really long time.
The quick service in France.
The quick service in France. It's in the back.
It's a nice little like cafe setting. They have standing and sitting tables. A little odd.
It's mostly standing, and it sucks. I hate the seating area there. It's too small.
It's a little bit crowded. I love going in there because they have a lot of different food options. Both lunch, dinner, and dessert, and decent drinks. It's just the crowd in there can sometimes be a little bit tight the way that it's set up, because like literally you walk in, you do a big U, and you let you out right back in the seating section, which is almost always full.
Well, and when you walk in, it's a shop, and then you have to walk around the shop to get to the quick service spot. But the problem is that in that same like shop area, that's where the exit for Impressions de France is, which is the show. So
it gets a bit crowded sometimes.
The people leaving the show flow into there, and then you've got people in line at the cafe, and then you got people trying to shop, and it is a little.
But for me, I can get a nice sandwich. I don't mind it.
Le Vin de Chef de France.
Yeah, so Le
Wine
Vin
shop.
de blah 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 blah
Chef
blah
de
blah
France.
Blah 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 blah. So this place is a little wine shop.
I like it.
I mean, they got good wine. They have the Kronig 64, which I love. They have lots of different wines you can try. There's a bunch of cookbooks, and there's a princess get lost in there.
I do like it.
I like the place. It's a nice stop. Don't know if it's going to be high on ranking of places I have to stop every time I go, but it is a nice stop.
Remember that time when we were there and it started raining and the thunder interrupted your drink review?
4 to 5 plus both of you. Yeah, rude. Lotus Blossom Cafe.
I've heard good things.
I hear tons of good things. We've only been there to escape the rain after getting food at the festival stand.
And just sitting there in their seating area and being those jerks.
Love Nine Dragons. We have not usually been
in a hurry to go there. From what I've been told, the quick service location is actually better.
We need to go
Nine
and try
Dragons.
We've been slacking.
We do. We need to try it.
It's on the list. You guys want us to do that sooner rather than later?
Tell us.
Let us know. You know how. And we'll definitely go. I love being a guinea pig for you guys.
Promenade Refreshments.
This place is frequently replaced by like a festival stand, so it's not always there. And honestly, I don't remember what they have there. Or even like... Because it's usually like a food stand during the festivals that are replaced with a merch store.
Looks like it's just hot dogs and chips and ice cream and drinks.
Fail for me. Goes to the bottom.
Yeah.
Not love hot dogs, really. Refreshment Outpost. I have a lot of issues with Refreshment Outpost.
Because it's the only place you can go in Africa?
Yes. I understand that Africa isn't an official country on the World Showcase. It is legitimately just an outpost. But I feel like just why is it there? It doesn't make any sense to me.
You tried the meat pie?
I tried the meat pie, and I liked the meat pie. It was basically just like a pastry Hot Pocket. But at the same time, like, we have all of Africa at Animal Kingdom. Put a real country.
It's good, too, at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, put a real country there. Or at least represent Africa properly. Making it an outpost, because the meat pie is an addition. Originally, all they had was hot dogs and slushies, which is...
Still an insult.
Just sad. And it's well themed, though. Like, there's the Jeep and, like...
That's true. It's well themed.
The mount and everything else. And they have, like, authentic wood carvers out front. But you go get food, and it's hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, Africa isn't...
Coca-Cola products.
A hot dog place.
You can play the drums and make the Africa face. But either way, like... I mean, I like the meat pie, but because it's just so sad an area.
It's like an afterthought.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the Lion King came out. Let's add a couple of items to the refreshment outpost.
I'd love to see them just make it its own country. Like an island country, but you got the bridge and whatnot.
That would be cool.
Something other than what it is, it's just heartbreaking. Mainly.
Agreed.
Refreshment port.
This is where I get the Dragonberry refreshers.
Quick place for poutine. For me.
Oh yeah, and it's always a poutine stand, like all year round. So if you're craving poutine and you don't want to go to Le Cellier,
I'm desperate for a drink.
Go there.
It's quick. So if it has a line, it usually goes fairly quickly because it's in and out. There's like 2 lines, they go really quickly. There's a Starbucks next to it apparently. But whatever. It's a good place to go. It ranks average on my list, not gonna rank high, it's not a must stop. But it always comes in handy when I need it. Summerfest.
I'm thinking this is maybe that quick service location by Biergarten.
Never been.
I've been interested in going there, but like whenever I go to Germany, I beeline to their giant pretzels.
Cannot drag her away from the pretzels. But it's going on the list. I want to go and try it. Sunshine Seasons. We both love this place. If you're like us, or maybe you're not like us, but before this channel, we would go to Epcot, rope drop Epcot, hoping to ride Soarin' or Frozen,
Test Track.
And you're hungry like us, Sunshine Season is a savior.
I love me some sunshine.
Not only is it cold, inside and shaded, they have beer and tons of food options.
So many vegan options.
Right.
And for a while there, they had an exclusive pass holder dessert. You had to like ask for it. I don't know if it's still there, but
secret menu type deal.
Yeah, they've got some cool stuff.
And their menu rotates seasonally. Who would have guessed?
Right, Sunshine Seasons.
They always have something there that you want to eat for any meal of the day. Love it.
Last time I went, I got a curry, and it was really, really good.
The seating can be kind of a pain sometimes because the floor is crowded, but it's worth the trip. If you've never been, go ahead and have it. The food's actually decently priced. It's not overkill. It's almost like a value resort quick service in the park.
Mm-hmm. Tangerine Cafe, we've been there and we've gotten slush drinks from there, which were very artificial tasting and not very good.
Oh, this place.
But they do have a vegetable platter. I actually found out today the pita on the vegetable platter is not vegan.
I was hoping we were going to go.
I do want to go and like...
Have tofu skewers?
Maybe I can try and get that thing without the pita or talk to somebody else and see if maybe they can work that out for me. But I literally just read that today. Oh. That the pitas are not vegan.
Unfortunately. We've been slacking on Epcot quick services apparently.
I know, and I feel like we have more Epcot videos than we do any other park.
There's so much food
but we're
and drink.
still slacking. There's your Test Track Cool Wash.
Test Track Cool Wash. This place is like never open. I don't really see any reason to stop at this place. We'll usually just walk right by it out of Mount Skier and into the Odyssey.
It's a Coke slush place.
The Odyssey also has slushes. Yorkshire County Fish Shop.
So I haven't confirmed this, but I believe you can get the vegan fish and chips at the Yorkshire County Fish Stop, and you don't necessarily have to go to Rose and Crown, because I believe they share the same kitchen or something close to that. I would like to check that out, but I was really not a big fan of the fish and chips from Rose and Crown. The vegan fish, it's Gardein. It tasted very fishy to me, and I mean, obviously that's the point, but
it's so home.
It was too much.
It's no seafood pop-up, but
yeah, it's no Toledo. That's for sure.
But I have a special place in my heart for this stand. I love fish. I don't love fried fish. But I see this place, I smell it, I want to go. We never go.
That's the point.
The seating's outside. It's hot. I mean, they have harp.
But you can get that at other place. We're done with quick service.
This time, I'm going to go left to right because there's just way too many of these things. It's just way too confusing. Wow, God, there's so many. I don't even know where to start. So, Sunshine Seasons is definitely going towards the top. Block and Hans, probably going more towards the bottom. Choza Margarita, I Like You. Lotus Blossom Cafe, and towards the bottom. This Katina is one of my favorites. Kooky Cafe. And Electric Umbrella. I love your trash can. Katsu Girl. You're going towards the top. Summerfest. Promenade Refreshments. You're going to go to the bottom. Test Track. Actually, no, take it back. Test Track Cool Track. Or Cool Wash. Nobody likes you. Tangerine Cafe? Which one was that?
That's Morocco quick service.
Oh, Morocco quick service. Yeah, not huge on the list. I'll probably put Electra Umbrella before that, though, because, I mean, the food is bad. It's not that bad.
Wow.
This La Patissiere. I mean, I like the food. Summerfest. The wine shop isn't. Latisserie. Which one was that? Refreshment port. Let's go higher because I do like that poutine. But not above Kooky Cafe, though. Fire and Drum Tavern. I know you have turkey legs, but Block and Hans is definitely one of my favorites. Would I put that above Kabuki? No. Kabuki. And then Block and Hans. And then Refreshment Port. And then... probably... Yorkshire, followed by these losers right here. I feel like I'm missing one though. No, those are all of them. Electra Umbrella. There we go. So I'm gonna rank Block and Hans, Fresh Report, La Pissiere, York County Fish Shop, Fire and Drum, La Ardences de Glacis, Chefs de France, Lotus Cafe, Electra Umbrella, Promenade Refreshments, and Test Track Cool Wash at the very bottom because nobody cares about you. My top will definitely be Sunshine Seasons, Chosen Margarita, Regal is third, La Cantina de San Angel is fourth, and Kooky Cafe comes in right after that at my number 5.
First thing I'm going to do is put everything on the bottom that I cannot eat at. So, Fife and Drum, goodbye. Block and Hans, goodbye. Let's see. Where's the... okay, French places, can't eat there. Oh, and, okay. So number 1 is going to be tied between Electric Umbrella, Sunshine Seasons. Let's see, I'll put these guys here. There we go. I'll do it this way. Oh wait, I'm gonna put Tangerine Cafe down on the bottom too, because of that sad news. Tangerine Cafe, L'Artisan de la Grasse, the other French place, Block and Hans, Fife and Drum Tavern, all on the bottom. Then the next level up, I would say, is Test Track, Cool Wash, Promenade Refreshments, The Fish Shop, Katsura Grill, and Summerfest, because they're all just kind of like meh for me. Lotus Blossom Cafe and Le Vin de Chefs de France are both kind of tied because they're just drink places I enjoy. And then the good food places are Cosa de Margarita, Kooky Cafe, La Cantina de San Angel, Electric Umbrella, and Sunshine Seasons is my number 1. Now for the longest list of all.
Yep.
Table service.
The end here. So, Azurus Royal Banquet Hall. Never been.
Like we said earlier in the video, we've attempted to go many times. Haven't made it yet. We'll get there.
I've expressed my feelings about Disney character dining and the value if you're not there for character meet and greets.
I've actually heard their food is really bad. Beer garden. It's my jam.
I love the food. I love the atmosphere. I love the tall beers. Yes. However, just as we said in our beer garden video, if you don't like sitting at tables with strangers and you don't have a party of at least 4, it's probably not going to be
it's Oktoberfest seating, so you need 6 people if you want to fill a table and not be surrounded by strangers. They sell liters of beer that you can get to go.
Oh, yeah.
And those beers are the same price as like a regular beer anywhere around the park, so you can really get the most alcohol for your dollar, getting those beers to go because it's like 2 cups.
Child millennial win right there. Child millennial. I loved it. I thought it was fun. I would easily go back here at any point in time. It's one of my favorite places to eat at Epcot and drink. And you get a show. Dinner and a show.
A lot of people love Chef de France.
Yeah.
A lot of people do love it. We've reviewed it.
Try and skip it.
It's one of those places because it's a highly desired restaurant, and you're gonna feel this. I feel more with any highly desired restaurant. You've got a conveyor belt feeling to it. They are just in, out. Let's go. Because they're high demand. They got a lot of people waiting, and they don't want you to sit at your table for an hour, 2 hours. They want you to sit there 30, 45 minutes and then GTFO.
I don't even care about that. I just don't like the food.
Coral Reef.
Coral Reef. Love this restaurant. The food has been kind of all over the place the many times we've been. We've been, 3 or 4 times now?
We have, yeah, about
We have things we love. We have things we hate. Their almond Jack Daniel's dessert is delicious.
Everybody loves it.
I love the idea of the restaurant, but it's due for a refurbish of some sort. Because it's kind of ugly on the inside.
It's very, dated inside as far as decor goes. And for the vegans out there, you are eating inside of the aquarium. So if you do not want to see fish in a tank, do not eat there.
They're cute, though.
But if you enjoy, all the other aspects to it, it's worth it. I feel, and since the menu redesign, the food is amazing.
I mean, you're basically having the fish watch you eat their brethren, but hey, whatever.
Well, I didn't eat fish.
I did. So, either way, the restaurant needs a refurb. Without the tank, it would honestly be all very boring. Weird.
Probably nobody would go there if there was no tank. And the food used to be complete crap, so
it's gotten better.
It's gotten a lot better. Garden Grill. So we went there recently.
We did.
Somewhat recently.
Yep.
Love their food. All their food comes from the land, which is nice. You know where it came from. You know the stories behind it, and it just tastes so darn fresh.
It spins very slowly. Very slowly.
I like that. The restaurant spins, and it's Mickey and Friends. It's mostly Pluto.
Yeah.
It's Pluto focused.
He kills it.
And they're all in farmer's clothes. Yeah. So that's cute.
It's a nice little restaurant. Was it all care you enjoy? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's all you care to enjoy. So you don't get up. It's not like a buffet.
They bring it to you.
They bring it to you, and it's unlimited. So once they bring your first plate, you can be like, hey, I want more of this, and then they'll bring that to you.
In truth, because Vietnam, that's the one thing about going to one of Disney all you can care to enjoy places is that all you care to enjoy restaurants are designed for a full table and not 2 people eating 2 different things. So
yeah.
I was very full after the first stray. I think I ordered a little bit more of one thing and that was done. You're still getting the value because you still get to eat your fill.
Sure.
Regardless, and if you had 4 people, you would still be paying that same flat rate for every person. Just be aware that, don't feel bad if you can't finish more than one. That plate was designed for 4 people.
It's Le Cava de Tequila.
The Cava de Tequila actually is a restaurant. It has tables. It's always super crowded. It has
food, too, which I want to try their food, but we only go there for drinks.
It's so crowded, and the wait is so long, and I definitely need to get that Neil Patrick Harris margarita, even though it's $22.
Yeah, it's expensive. La Hacienda de San Angel.
We've been there. Their food,
meh.
That avocado margarita, it's good. It probably has one of the best views of the fireworks if you can catch it. When we went, it was a lot of off-menu sort of modifying things so the princess could even eat anything.
Food was good. It was okay, actually. The food was okay, but I like that they brought me... There is chicken broth and their regular rice, so you do have to make sure that you ask for a vegan version if they have it available. They don't always have it available. Same thing goes for the beans. The rice and beans they give you automatically. The beans do have cheese on top, so you have to make sure you ask for no cheese as well. Le Cellier.
Le Cellier.
Go watch our video with the Foolish Morgans there because
we love them. And we love the food.
Them and we love the food.
Le Cellier. They surprisingly have vegan options. They use Impossible meat for some of the stuff.
Yeah.
The poutine
Asian
is amazing.
dumplings.
Their steak is amazing. It's one of my favorite steakhouses on Disney property, and I don't even really like steak that much. And I like the atmosphere. It's very Canadian. I like the place. It's definitely secluded. It's back out of the way. Even when it's full, it doesn't feel overly crowded, and it's a nice little place. It looks bigger than it actually is when you're inside, but I like it. Higher on my list.
Agreed. Monsieur Paul.
Monsieur Paul. Hate this place. It's overpriced. It's overrated. The food's not that great.
The food was beautifully served. It was incredible to take photos of.
It's
not
art.
gonna lie.
I'm just not impressed with the place. I thought it was overpriced and overrated. File this into my folder of Instagrammable foods that aren't that great.
I thought it was better than what you're saying. Nine Dragons.
Also.
Great drinks.
Great drinks. Horrible food.
Yeah, the food sucks.
I think I've had better food at a shopping strip Chinese food.
Agreed.
It's just
100% agree.
It's odd because some of the things that we've had at the festival stand in the China Pavilion have been some of our favorites, but the restaurant is an easily skip. I wouldn't recommend that restaurant to basically anybody unless you're blood for punishment. Smokehouse place.
Regal Eagle Smokehouse.
Not open yet.
Not open yet, but coming soon, and we will be there.
We will try to be there as close to opening as we can possibly get.
Yes.
But when we do, we report back to you, and you can catch a video here. If you don't come back, I might just have to go swimming in the pond in Epcot. I don't know what I'm going to do. So it's going to be your fault if you don't come back to watch that video.
Restaurant Marrakech.
Restaurant Marrakech. I love the show, and I love the food. I love the atmosphere. It is, again, it ranks one of my favorite restaurants. It's probably right behind Beer Garden for me.
Last time we went there, we got surprised by Jasmine belly dancing, and that
cool.
just totally made my experience there. Like, I would recommend it just for the chance to see her again there.
Yeah. It's a fun place. The food hasn't always been fantastic every time we've gone, but I've never felt like I didn't enjoy myself.
It's good enough for us to go
and return
a few times.
Yes.
Rose and Crown.
Rose and Crown.
It's got dining room and pub on here, but I think we could probably just
lump it
together.
Rose and Crown. Love the pub. The restaurant to me, frequently, just kind of isn't worth it. I hated my food when I was there. I did not like it. Your food I liked a little bit better than mine, but I think yours was overcooked.
Yeah, my bangers and mash were overcooked, unfortunately. So my experience wasn't that great, but they did add a new vegan option to their menu.
I guess we're going back to try that at some point.
So yeah, I'd like to try that. Rose and Crown, Spice Road Table, and La Hacienda all have the best views for the fireworks if you can get a reservation at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
San Angel Inn. Now, this is the restaurant that is inside the pyramid that you can see from the Three Caballeros ride.
You mean the ziggurat?
Whatever. Whatever you want to freaking call it.
I want to eat at this place. It has been on our list. We don't hear good things about it, but I still want to try it.
Space 2020.
Obviously,
not open yet.
Not open yet. Very excited to go eat this restaurant. I think the theming is going to be amazing.
I can't wait.
I am super curious what the food's like. I'm fairly sure it's going to be ridiculously expensive,
I'm
but
fine with that.
We're going to try it anyway. I'm sure that she'll get some space wine or something.
It is opening in 2020. A date hasn't been specified yet. Some people are saying February. Some people are saying winter. That's a broad range, so it's just a mad guess.
If I don't serve all of my food in little, like, squeeze-it packets that I can eat, I'm going to be upset.
You're not getting space ice cream or whatever.
I'm not.
Spice Road Table.
Spice Road Table. Princess loves this place.
I do.
I did not like our first time there, I will admit.
That was way before YouTube.
Way before YouTube. It has since grown on me. We have not yet visited their bar.
Because it's a standing bar, and I don't dig that.
We haven't sit on their patio, which I wanted to do once or twice.
We don't ask. We just sit wherever they tell us to.
But their, like, inside, like, sit down is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Their food, it's okay. It's a lot of tapas.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
They have entree plates that are a little bit bigger. They're a little bit on the expensive side. The beer is good. The drinks are good. I say if you like it, you're curious, definitely go try it. Can't promise it's going to be high on my list, but it's not a bad place. Definitely not bad at all.
Agreed. Takumite.
I love it as far as the restaurant. The food is pretty decent. It is horribly expensive. Probably one of the most expensive restaurants in all of Epcot.
Yeah. For now.
One day, we'll go back.
Teppanyaki.
It was okay. For Teppanyaki / hibachi,
it's standard. I feel like
average.
you probably get a better experience at Benihana.
I've been to Benihana. I didn't think that was great either. I wasn't
Benihana's not great.
Horribly impressed with this place one way or the other. It was no Tokyo dining, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
The service was better at Tokyo dining. Which is weird because they're connected.
Is the next item on our list.
High on the list.
It is my best vegan sushi I think I've ever had.
I love the place, love the service. I love the view. High on the list.
Yeah, it's great. The Tutto Gusto wine cellar. You cannot make a reservation for. You have to just stand in line and wait.
Yep.
Half of the place is standing only. They have a very extensive wine menu. They have a very large tapas menu.
It's not made for her people.
But they do have a very large wine section, so I will take advantage of that.
Overpriced. Not high on my list.
Tutto Italiana Ristorante.
Nice atmosphere.
We haven't been there.
No?
No, that restaurant is attached to the wine cellar, which we have not been to.
Is that a separate restaurant?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Never been. Yeah.
We have never even tried to make a reservation for it.
Not a huge hurry to go. You guys want us to go?
It's Italian food.
Let us know.
And the last one, Via Napoli.
This place I like.
I do like Via
Their pizza
Napoli.
was good.
The atmosphere is cool. They opened that second room, which we got to sit in,
Nice.
which was really cool. I loved their vegan cheese pizza. The waitress told me there that they make that cheese in-house. Upon further investigation and other people trying to verify, we did find out it is diet cheese. And
It is at least vegan,
whatever.
But it was pretty good. So, I would say if you're vegan, you like pizza, give it a shot. Alright, let's get this over with. So, again, I'm going left to right. I'm going to do a Princess Ziggurat. Pregnant pause. So, spice road table. I'm going to leave you towards the top. Monsieur Paul. I'll put you toward the bottom. La Cava de Tequila. I like you. The wait's long. Azurka somewhere here in the middle. The Smokehouse on top of my list of things to try. Rose and Crown. We're putting you together. I forgot about that. Takumite, Garden Grill. There's so many of these. Where am I going to put them all? Coral Reef, Non-Dragons? Yeah, you're way down at the bottom. Restaurant Marrakech, Azurka, Spirit Garden. Lake Cava, I haven't been there. Coral Reef, Space 2020, Marrakech. Boom. Beer Garden, Marrakech. Alright, let's blaze through this. So the very, very bottom of my list, 9 Dragons, Monsieur Paul, Chefs de France, La Hacienda Senangel, and Takumite. Not because I don't love them, but there's so many good places you did at Epcot. What's one of the best places to go at Epcot? Reasons to go to Epcot is that you have options. Lots of them. Then Rose and Crown. Senangel in restaurant because we need to go there. Cava de Tequila because I want to go, but it's always so crowded. Garden Grill because it has good food, good atmosphere. Azurgas need to go, and I'm excited to go there. Spice Road Table because it's growing on me. Space 2020 excited. The Smokehouse more excited. Then Coral Reef for my go-to. La Ciliere, Restaurant Marrakech, and Beer Garden at the top of my list as my number 1.
I'm going to start by putting all the things that I can't eat at the bottom. And places I haven't been to. So Zirkus at the bottom. I'm going to put 9 Dragons definitely at the bottom. La Hacienda can stay at the bottom. San Angel Inn has to be at the bottom because I haven't been there. Same thing with Space 2020. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to like that though. And the Smokehouse. That leaves me with a few good options. So I think on the bottom there, we're going to go Takumite. Then we're going to go Rose and Crown. Restaurant Marrakech. Coral Reef. Then I'll do... Oh, wait, I gotta put Chefs de France on the bottom, too. I don't want that place. Then we'll do Cava Tequila, Spice Road Table, Le Cellier, Biergarten. Why do I have Monsieur Paul on the top? What is my number one place? Okay, this order is all wrong. I'm just going to switch it up real fast here. Okay, Garden Grill is definitely before Monsieur Paul. Biergarten, Le Cellier. Restaurants Marrakech, Le Cellier. I guess I'm going to put... I feel a little indifferent about this, but all the ones I can't eat at obviously are at the bottom. Then we have Tecumite, Rose and Crown, Monsieur Paul, Garden Grill. Those are my bottom 5. And then my top 5 in this order, I guess, will be Biergarten, Restaurant Marrakech, Le Cellier, Coral Reef, and then I put Spice Road Table at number 1. I didn't expect that, but I do really like their food.
That has been us ranking every food place at Epcot. There's a long, exhaustive list. If you guys like this format, let us know. If you want to see us do other videos like this, hey, there's still Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood to do.
And the hotels.
Ooh, Lord. And we will definitely do more of these. If you want to see more, hit the notification bell. You can get notified of other videos like this. And we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.